taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
But yeah, we do have one preview, and it probably won't be a long preview though. But it's the last boxing card of the year, and it's in Japan, on the Zone, of course, and then of course there's a little bit of controversy over that too, seeing as the star of the card, Naoya Monster Inoue, is a top-ranked fighter, but Top Rank does not have a platform. They have Tubi, but I don't know. And they've gone international with the Canadian cards and stuff like that. But Japan is like
Mexico.
Yeah. You got to kind of do something.
Tubi is like that's like the second season of The Wire when niggas lost the damn the apartments and shit. Like
yeah.
And real quick, I'm saying rest in peace Ziggy because he just died yesterday.
Yeah, R.I.P. Ziggy. Yeah. That's so unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, but the only comparison I was trying to make was like they got a product and they ain't got nowhere to put that shit. Like, Tubi's cool to have some work on, you know what I mean? But it can't be
Top Rank
can't pump all your work on Tubi.
Top Rank got a lot of motherfucking fighters, like they got, Keyshawn situation, but they have a lot of talent, but no, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. So I mean, right now they're fighting on where they can find cards, like because Top Rank does have relationships with a lot of other promoters, so it's like. You got to try to put him somewhere. But at least with Monster is he's co-promoted, so it's like, Japan is where we're going, and then the Zone is where we're gonna put him back. And it's not Monster has not fought on the Zone before. Like during the World Boxing Super Series, he fought on the Zone. So it's like it's been some years now. So it's like you gotta put him on somewhere like that. So but basically, this card is basically going to be what we call a launching pad for a super fight in 2026 between him and Junto Nakatani, who's also fighting in the co-main. But with Monster, though, this is his fourth fight of the year, and Monster, of course, is like the only pound-for-pound fighter that actually fights 4 fights in a calendar year.
Well, he got to win over the last dude who did that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But his opposition can lately be a little criticized.
Yeah, I mean, his first fight, it was supposed to be Goodman, but Goodman was pulling some little bullshit. So, he had to take what he had to take with that one. And Cardenas was an unexpected fight of the year. It wasn't supposed to be what it turned out to be.
That was an example of
But I will
boxing.
Go ahead, my bad.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say that's a good example of boxing, like the underdog on some Rocky shit. That's all.
But shout out Cardenas because Cardenas got the knockout on Pro Box. Great card last week on Pro Box during the weekday.
Yeah,
and he was a nice counter puncher. I mean, he knocked the nigga out like 2-3 rounds. So he got the point called in wrestling the rub. He got the rub pause off anyway. He got.
Yeah,
I don't get anything. Motherfuckers just perform better on YouTube at this point. Like Top Rank need to get a YouTube channel and just start doing fights because like Pro Box they done discovered like we could showcase niggas who going after it. Like and MVP YouTube is pretty good too, so that might Top Rank. I don't know. They need to try something, man.
Yeah, because it looks like Cardenas, Cardenas became a world ranked contender after that fight, and Monster, again, American fans knew that he was a star. Like he put on a star performance, and the fans responded to it in kind. As it was, it's Top Rank's last great TV card. So it's like, and then he has the Aquadeli.
Knew they was seeing the last of something.
Facts.
Niggas is like, yo, take a picture, make memories.
No. And then he had Akhmadaliev, who fought on Facebook, which was kind of odd watching this shit on Facebook stream. I'm not gonna lie. And Akhmadaliev was more formidable than the other two, but not
really. He didn't come to win.
Oh, you guys asked whooped. You guys,
he got whooped because he didn't do anything. And Monster's one of those guys where you can't get away. You can't get away with just trying to spoil in front of Monster. Monster's on that level where if you're not trying to engage him, you're not trying to win, fine. He'll just systematically still beat the shit out of you. And a lot of these boxers don't do that.
I think Inoue was kind of practicing some defensive responsibility because that Junto fight is a fight where you got to be tight defensively for that.
Yeah, and then Cardenas, I thought of the knockout. Cardenas was landing heat on Monster, and he was visibly bothered. By the touch that he was taking from Cardenas. So, in this fight, he was more. He went back to being the boxer puncher that he could be, and he put on a complete. He beat the shit out of Akhmadaliev that way without taking.
But MJ never really opened himself up to go for it, so it's like Monster didn't force it because he knew he was already beating the shit out of dude. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. A lot of guys in that position. We've seen dudes who could go. We started off this card with a motherfucker going 6 rounds and barely beating the shit out of somebody. Like, right. So we know it happens. Monster, you see what happened to Butler?
Yeah.
Butler got really beat up for not trying to fight. Like, it's almost like Inoue punishes you even more.
Mm-hmm.
On some boxing god shit. Like, oh, you want to be a bitch in front of all these people? Okay, all right. Bow, like. I'm a brick orbital, bow, ribs, bow, forearm, bow, bow. Like, nigga, like, fight me, motherfucker. Like, that nigga started getting in there like PJ and then started ripping body shots and shit on your ass. Like,
facts, though. But like I say, I mean, it was a good win, and it's just like, okay. And then we have Alan Picasso. And again, this Alan Picasso, I guess, was kind of floated up there, but, you know, if you watched him last time, which was on PBC, you know, he was fighting the lesser talented Kamita, and he struggled. He didn't look good. You know, and it was basically a failed audition. He won, but he didn't look good. And it was just like, oh, geez, like, don't tell me he's going to get the monster fight. And sure enough, you know, that's what we get, you know. So it's like, you know, I mean, and Alan Picasso, basically, he's undefeated. There's no, you know, he has that going for him, and it's a selling point on there. But do we really see him actually making, you know, do we actually see him actually doing anything against?
No.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's pretty much predicting a knockout loss, right?
Yeah, 4 rounds.
You know what? I was actually thinking the same thing. I was like, it should be 4 rounds because I can't unwatch a Kameda fight where just being scrappy, he was giving them. He managed to get a draw card with that dude. That Kameda is.
I'm gonna say it, Picasso. The guy Gento's fighting more of a threat than Picasso.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You know, and that's the messed up part too, because like, I mean, I get it, Picasso's the contender, but you're giving Nakatani a guy that's 20-0 with 18 fucking knockouts. Like,
but this is the thing. If Jonto's who he is, he'll get past him.
And I agree with you.
Like, Inoue's been doing this long enough where he's fought punchers, he's fought this, he's fought that. He, you know, it would make no difference who he fought right now going into if Junto the next fight. This is honestly Junto's audition on the world stage. Like, we know, the people who know he's quality. But if you're saying, hey, like, this the nigga who gotta fight Monster, then we need to see a little extra something. We need to see a little something special. Get by somebody a little more special than who you normally get by. We need something else,
right? Especially now that, you know, going up to, you know, you're going up to 122. So it's like, yeah, you gotta. I mean, the knockouts he scored were cool. Like, don't get me wrong, the Nishida fights, you know, the fucking Andrew Maloney fights, you know, like shit like that. Those were good fucking wins. Like, you know, don't get me wrong.
Brutal.
Like, they were brutal wins on top of that too. But yeah. But this is the audition right now. It's like, you know, we want you to fight this unknown Mexican. He's 20-0. He has 18 knockouts. You know, like what can you do with him? You know, whereas Picasso doesn't have. You know, Picasso. You know, he's ranked. He's like number 1, I think, for the WBA or whatever.
Yeah. He hasn't looked impressive. Yeah, he hasn't really looked impressive since his come up. I know, like, even before he was announced as an Inoue opponent the first time or whatever, before it fell through, I just haven't been impressed. I mean, you know, he's durable. I mean, Mexicans by, you know, nature are a little more durable, right? I mean, they're tough, so I just don't see nothing special. I mean, you know, I think you mentioned earlier the YouTube portion of the PBC card, I don't think he lost, but he didn't look good at all in that fight.
Yeah, I mean, a judge scored a draw, had a draw card on that shit. So
he had one of those hard ass Oscar Valdez performances.
Yeah, that's
right.
Oscar Valdez. Yeah.
And even the odds too. Like I just pulled up the odds because I was just curious to see what they are. So
negative 6,000 or some shit.
So money line is Monster is minus 4,000.
Ah, damn.
Picasso is plus 1,400. Keep in mind, these odds there's more of a verity in this than the fucking Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, which proves to see how retarded that promotion was.
Yeah, because they were just betting on people being stupid, like the fandom.
Yeah, and then total rounds is over 5.5 minus 135. Under 5.5 plus 100, which might actually be something you want to put your money on. Under 5.5. But in our fight outcomes, Monster by KO or disqualification minus 1,000. Monster by decision, any type of decision, is plus 550. Draw is plus 3,500. Picasso by stoppage is plus 2,000, and Picasso by decision is plus 4,000.
God damn.
Yeah, no,
he got a shot in hell right now. Like, they give him no chance.
Yeah. And don't even get me wrong don't even get me started on the exact winning props though, because them odds is crazy for Picasso. Like, talk about like plus 15,000 and shit. Like, that shit goes for some of them shits. Like, yeah. So Picasso basically, I mean, would it be nice if Picasso, fought out of his mind like a Cardenas? Sure. Will it look good for Monster? No. So it's like.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, Monster's already the name. Like, if Picasso, like, sometimes niggas just fight harder depending on the name and his name's on the poster, his picture. People see him. He might say, "Fuck it, let me sell out." I've never got to this level before. So who, like, you can't really call it, because even with Monster's other fights, like, we've had guys who gave Monster some decent challenges that we didn't expect much.
Right, exactly.
Okay, TJ Dehaney looked like he was giving Monster some problems before the eventual happened.
Right. Or a fucking Tapalis. Tapalis was really like...
That's another one.
Yeah, Tapalis was like, you know what? Okay, I'm not a pushover. Like, I beat Aquadet for the belts, and he fought hard, like, he was like...
Yeah, he actually threw punches. He was actually rolling shots and slipping. Like, he was making Monster miss. Like, he was savvy. Like, so yeah, like, that's a little different with Nakatani. Like, he's still trying to prove himself a little bit. We know he's the real deal, but we want to see if he take it there. So you got to get a little better opponents to come, for him.
Exactly. This is his first fight at the weight. This is his first fight at 122. He's a big dude. I mean, he's a big dude for his size.
Yeah. Yeah, so so it has to be like a spectacular knockout. Like, if it's like one of them, if it turns out to be one of them Fight of the Year kits and dude barely wins like that, it's gonna be like, You
talking about the Junto fight? The Junto fight,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's on the most powerful pound list. Inside game, yeah. I mean, his last fight, the inside game is a little better because that's one of his weaknesses is his inside game, But
and Monster has a great inside game.
Yeah, that's the thing, But also at the same time, Junto has the youth and the length, so it makes it interesting. But we'll see.
And a southpaw on top of that.
He's a southpaw. He's a KO artist for sure.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to both fights, and then also too, there's a Kenshiro Taraji fight on there.
Yeah.
And that should probably be a war against Wabaldo Garcia Perez, and that fight has little.
That's the last belt, right?
No, it's like the mid.
No, I'm saying that's like the belt Bam doesn't have to become undisputed.
Yeah, that's the last fight. Yeah, because basically they're trying. That would probably be Bam's next fight if Taraji wins. And Taraji probably has a top 3 fight of this year. With Akui, like, back in March, and that's like, well, that's one of the most violent fights you'll ever fucking watch. And the fight was so violent, then dude. And lost his belts in his next fight, and he looked washed against Sandoval, like he
lost his title, right? He lost his title and moved up in the weight, right?
Yeah, so it's like so Taraji is either like he either wins his belt or he gets pummeled, You know,
but Wilbardo Garcia is not. You know, I know he's a bigger guy, quote unquote bigger guy, but he's not 23-6. I don't know.
Yeah, but at this point, Taraji though, Taraji's been getting into too many wars. Like,
he's getting a little weather.
Yeah. I mean, face blocking is fun to watch, but yeah, it takes a toll on you for sure.
Yeah, like you can't even in his wins. Like, I mean, it's hard to find a fight where dude is just not warring. Like, he had a string of wars. Like, it's not like you have to go back at least probably to like 2019, like where he might not be able to.
He had a decent, easy wins or less the road less traveled ass victory.
Yeah, like they're all like they're hard fights, you know. So it's like, yeah, dude. Like, so basically, it was just to see whether or not like the fights are caught up to him, or does he kind of win this belt and then he gets a Bam shot. Because a Bam fight in him it still goes in 2026. You just have to make sure you have to make sure, but he has to actually make it as such. Like, it can't be like a fight where you're struggling to beat, this guy and he barely wins at the skin of his teeth. Then it's gonna be like, Bam's gonna stomp him out, type of shit.
See, and that's why all these guys, all the B-sides, gotta really gotta really look good going into these fights, or if not, people gonna be like, man, Inoue fought a dude who wasn't ready. Man, Bam fought a dude who wasn't that good. He wasn't ready. It's like, it's just these niggas on some Roy Jones shit. I just make them look like they not ready.
Right.
Because if you seen Bam last fight, Bam had one of the best pure boxing performances of the year.
Easily. Like, and
we're talking about doing everything, pacing, when to step on the gas, when to knock him out.
It's a top 3 performance of the year easily.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, like bro.
I'm trying to think now.
I mean,
who had a better performance in that?
I mean, Crawford, Canelo, and that to me are probably the 2 best performances I could think of this year.
From boxing wise, but I think Canelo. Well, Bam's was more complete because like Bam took apart someone who was who was a real issue of that division, and he made him look like he was nobody. So it was
beat his ass, end up stopping him. I know. I gotta start writing the superlatives for the end of the year, so I gotta kind of think who else had like some top performances. But I know that was one of them.
Yeah, like, pure boxing wise, because that was like one of them brilliant performances. Like everything about Bam, like Bam was in that flow state. Because I've been seeing that word used lately. Like I see random like IG videos like that. Like the flow state, like his boxing, his offense to defense was flawless. Like dude was feeling it, and I don't even think he was really feeling it. You know what I mean? Like he was like it was like mind took over his body type shit. Like he has to go.
This overall a great.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate. It's kind of it's unfortunate. Bam's only really big fight is the Junto Inoue winner, because you got to move 2 weight classes, and both of those guys have called, quote unquote, said they wanted to fight him, and it's kind of like, damn, that's a leap in weight. So, I
mean, elite fighters gotta do what they gotta do.
But that's his only. I mean, there's nobody else in his weight class or even right above it that are really pops out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, because dude is putting in a lot of work at flyweight and super. I mean, I'm pretty sure like Eddie wants him to become the first undisputed super flyweight champion. And he deserves to get like that little.
He undisputed. I mean, Bam is he's top 4, top 5 pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I don't even mind him going after that, but yeah, eventually he's gonna have to go back up. He's gonna have to move back.
Hold on, if Crawford retired, we take him off the list now.
Oh yeah, no, Crawford.
Yeah. I mean,
so
he might be top.
He might be top
3. He might be top 3 now. If you want to put him, it's Bivol or him to me. Bivol or him are top, or that 3rd spot. Yeah.
I mean,
because you got Inoue, Usyk, and Bam. Bivol ain't that damn high. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, some people put Bivol over Bam. I put Bam there, but some people do put.
Fuck no, because Bivol. It's like, this is the thing. Like, nobody was like, besides us. Nobody was ranking better Bivol that high when he beat the man, clearly. But when Bivol won, when he got his lip back, that's when niggas was like, all right, okay, so Bivol's like the greatest of all time. Like, he could beat Roy Jones, he could do this, he could do. But I'm like, damn, when Better Be won, it was like,
it wasn't really like that.
Fucking Ruski, like niggas are just all bent out of shape type shit.
Yeah, like and not like it wasn't like Better Beef didn't already have quality wins already. Like he wasn't
exactly.
No, Better Beef. I mean, Better Beef. Let's be real. Better Beef. Other than the Canelo, Better Beef had a better set of wins than Bivol does. Really.
Yeah, he does. He absolutely does.
The win that really helps Bivol is the Zerto win.
Yeah, Zerto and Canelo. I mean, I know the Canelo's moving up, but you know he beat. Yeah.
Them Zerto and Canelo wins is what really helped Bivol, but you don't just throw them up there top 3 off to the Beater B, but y'all niggas weren't trying to do that with Better B.
Right, exactly. So
nah, Bam definitely over damn Bivol. Like Bivol top 5, yeah.
Yeah. So y'all have to kind of and Bivol, I mean, obviously he needs to defend his belt. So once he finishes healing from his surgeries and shit like that, because he picked up injuries in the Better Be fight. So it's like you gotta
Better Be the nigga. Even Better Be beats your ass even when you beat him.
Right.
And he dropped.
The Better Be look like he can fight anytime he wants. Bivol the one.
I ain't seen Bivol duck Benavidez, but he didn't. He dropped his belt. He didn't really care to fight him. I'm just saying.
Man, I feel like Bivol ducking a damn Better Be trilogy and a Benavidez. Like nigga been gone all year for like.
I mean, those fights probably took a lot out of both Better Beef and Bivol, though. To be honest,
not Better Beef. I mean, Better Beef.
I took more out of Bivol, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Better Beef hasn't gone to Better Beef. When Better Beef goes to the surgery, it's because he has his Spartan training routines that kind of injure him. So he injures himself, which he needs to
training more of a threat than Better Beef than his opponents.
Right, but Bivol
he had to do some Pat Spartacus shit to hurt himself. Benavidez got the fucking Bivol has to fight the nigga who does that shit to hurt himself.
Right, and he has all these injuries. Like, I need to pick up. I need to, I need to get surgery on this or that. After because they're taxing fights. Those were 2 taxing fights.
That's why I just want these niggas to fight the 3rd time and get it the fuck over with. Because I feel like they kind of. It's like they sped up the division because we finally got what we wanted, but then it slowed down the division too.
Right, because it's like Bivol has Bivol has the rest of the belts, but it's just like because soon the division needs to heat up again. There's too many interim belts that are starting to float around, and they're not getting a title shots because Bivol.
Honestly, I don't think they should have ran it back. As soon as Better Be won, they should have already started doing Benavidez fights and all the other shit. Right. But it's just for some reason Bivol is liked by these niggas, and they were just a lot of people just told him, no, you have to run it back. It's only fair. But then when Bivol wins, it's like, all right, so Benavidez next, right? Like, whoa, chill, slow down, wait. Y'all niggas don't get to do that shit. Like, that's what niggas be doing at the park on some pickup basketball game shit. Like, you beating these niggas 3 games straight. They finally win one, and niggas just like, well, so my wife made spaghetti, and I'm kind of hungry. Gotta help my kid with homework. Niggas now niggas want to leave. They finally got to win. Like, no, bitch. Like, let us get the chance to run it back, nigga. Like, we ran it back for you 17 times, nigga. Down. Right. Hate that shit.
But one more thing I mentioned about the Japan card too. The Japan card is on a Saturday morning. Like, it starts at 4:30 in the morning. The whole it's like a 5 fight.
And it's pay-per-view.
Yes, and it's pay-per-view.
What? Damn. What the fuck?
Damn, nigga, hold on. You supposed to be up on this shit. Y'all the news niggas.
I didn't know.
Well, I know it's pay-per-view. Like,
I know you. I'm not you, Pat. I'm talking about the nigga who sound like he had his heart broken.
And I know they changed the time because it was supposed to be Saudi time, but they changed that shit up like overnight type shit again.
No, I mean,
what?
Japan. Yeah, Japan is its own boxing ecosystem. Like, they don't follow they follow their time. It's like, that's the reason why we're getting. It's on a Saturday at 4:30 in the morning, which is crazy.
Tokyo Godzilla time. Fuck this desert time, nigga.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I mean, I know I saw a tweet that has like the individual times which each fight will start. If I find it again, I'll share it. But yeah, no, it's. I'm assuming probably by like 7 o'clock or so, give or take. That's when you get the Nakatani fights, or if you do like 6 o'clock, that's when you probably get the Taraji fights or some shit like that. So somewhere around there, because I know there's 2 fights before those 3. So it's like,
God damn, it's like 5 fights.
Yeah, it's 5 fights. So
damn.
But yeah, no, said if you, I mean, the zone. I mean, obviously, if you have the ultimate plan, then it's like, yeah, it's included. So, which I did go to. So yeah, so just to try it out, just see what it is. So yeah, but then waking up at 4:30 on like, yeah, on a Saturday. Jeez.
Yeah, because niggas them probably gonna enjoy the fuck out of Friday.
Yeah, like Christmas, Friday after Christmas, and shit like that. Oof. Yeah, that's gonna be something too. And then on top of that too, it depends if I'm even gonna be. I mean, of course, I'm gonna be elsewhere. If I'm even gonna be near my laptop, or I'm gonna have to go watch on my phone, which is nice to be able to do that. I'm not gonna hold you, but yeah, it's gonna be crazy though, but. It is the final card of the year, so we'll see how it goes because it has implications on what type of fights we get in 2026 from them. Like, do we get a super fight, or is it gonna be a situation where one person clears, the other person does not clear, and it's just like
it always works that way too. It always works that fucking way. Like it never, Yeah,
that's why we
no hopers and mid card niggas that give you the damn great efforts and fight of the years.
Yeah. And of course,
the Cardenas, dumb type niggas.
Of course, I mean that's the whole reason why the last attempt of getting Joshua Wilder didn't fall through because Wilder didn't meet his end of the bargain. So,
and niggas gonna be like, but Joshua lost too. But it's like, yeah, later, nigga.
Yeah, later. But yeah, no, I think we come to the end of our show. Does anyone else have anything they want to bring up real quick before we get up out of here?
Oh, real quick, I just have to fucking say this because this shit's getting annoying. Like, yo, like, man, like, Power Universe need to get it together with these goddamn Temu hitmen. Like, y'all niggas.
I want to mention also,
jeez.
On that note, at my job we're all virtually Zoom, so we're all like in a room together talking, and one of the leads there was talking about Power, asking because one of the girls there is her brother-in-law is the guy in Force, the right hand man to Miguel, the guy with the long hair.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Her brother-in-law is actually like the Bucky brother-in-law is crazy.
He actually looks more of his part than Miguel does.
But it's crazy because there's a 67-year-old white lady from New York. She's talking about Power. She watches all the Powers up to date. She's talking about the Kennard shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wait, she's like 67 years old.
She's like 67 years old, white lady. She's real cool, real chill. But it just blew my mind. She was talking about Power up to date on it. Like, what the fuck? She watches all them shits. That's crazy. It blew my mind. It's kind of crazy.
Dog, like Power. Like, I'm enjoying the season. But it's getting like it's falling apart. Not as bad as the other seasons, but it's falling apart with the story realism.
Yeah,
all Power shows seem to do that, and
they always do that.
And it's hitting Force hard because there's certain things in the show where it's just like, this is not believable. This is not like y'all send 2 niggas to kill a cartel boss, and like niggas just got knives. I think one nigga had a gun. Like, nigga take 1 stab wound and he's dead. like bro, like nigga, like come on, like. And then this shit with Shanti being mad about not getting to meet the plug is the most unrealistic shit in the world. Like, I feel like these niggas never seen a damn weed transaction happen sometimes with the shit they write, and because you see the plug, you see how the plug treated Zanard was on some like, why the fuck this nigga here?
It was good. I will say it was good acting though after in the bathroom scene, but you could tell that she was gonna pop up because the sex scene lasted so long, right? You know what I'm saying? You could tell obviously. Yeah.
It was predictable, bro. Like it's like
it was a cool exchange between them. But yeah, it's good.
I mean, that bitch was fine. Like, of course, like.
And the fake Killer Cam's a good actor. I hope he's doing this shit.
Yeah, nah, he killed that shit. It just got to the point where it's like, damn, like, bro, all this shit's going on. You know how Tommy be backdooring niggas. and you're not thinking nothing suspicious. Y'all not. Shanti is like the most out of shape female boxer I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if y'all gonna get somebody for these parts, get an athletic woman, please. She's gonna be showing, like, have abs or something. Like, it looked like she was struggling to dent up that damn Lambo. like you was taking too many swings to make dents in that shit. They'd have booed you off Street Fighter, bitch. Like the fuck. Like, so it just, like, the shit. Like, I'm still entertained. Don't get me wrong, but the same mistakes that's happening in the other shows are starting to show up in Force now with the whole suspend realism type shit and just crazy scenarios that just wouldn't happen. That you would probably get executed if you brought your girlfriend to meet the goddamn plug, nigga. Like, what are we talking about? Like, and he even explains it, and it just, to have her so upset, like, it's just, my God. Bitch comes out of nowhere and wanna fuck you and get you high off coke, and you up here like, and you fall for it. Like how random does that? How often does that happen? Like, when, like, bro, like, you set me up. Like, duh, nigga, like, you that stupid shit. but yeah, I just had to throw that out there. But yeah, great show, gentlemen. Y'all had me laughing tonight.
Yeah, no, it was definitely good shit though. But yeah, no, we'll be back. Because I know, Christmas is in a couple of days or whatever. It's in 2 days now. So everyone, hopefully you have a safe Christmas, and if you don't celebrate it, happy holidays, have a safe holidays. Watch football, watch basketball. If you're gambling, gamble responsibly. If you're eating responsibly. Take advantage of them after Christmas sales, because that's when shit be dropping and shit like that.
Watch you some Forgotten Fade fights.
Yes, I am actually working on a Forgotten Fade right now, so it's like, see if I can try to finish one. Because I'm off work until like January 6th. So I was like, yeah, let me at least try to get one off before the year's out. One more. So it's like, yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. See, as long as I'm not interrupted by family and other shit going on, because it's the holidays or whatever. But we'll see.
Fuckery.
But yeah, no, this is definitely a good show. And then other than that, we'll probably be back unless LB does like a one-off stream or whatever, depending on what it is. We'll be back on Monday for the final show of the year. So,
I might stream. I might do a little Christmas Eve, Christmas grill day. Like, I might stream a little some, bring gang, nigga.
Absolutely, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, no, yeah. So for myself, Pascal Pendoing, a representative. For LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist. For King People Dagobee, and for Conscious Pilot. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.